show that tackles the big issues affecting the BVI and the rest of the Caribbean. Searches for answers to today's big questions and gives viewers a unique perspective on developing stories. Follow the big story with me, Kathy Richards, only on JTV. This show is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light bundles, faster internet, movies, and sports. Thank you so much for joining us here again. Another feature on JTV. I'm not even sure what to call it. The big story, the news update, whatever it is.
The sequel,
the sequel, something, right? But it's all good. And whenever something good is happening, it's worth the while highlighting it. And we would have been hearing so much of the No Fakes, Live, Win campaign that has been going on from
2022, yeah, that's when I first really opened up and started to speak, and then I was crowned 2022, actually 2021, because remember that's when I gave the speech for the first time at the Cancer Society. Yeah, and then on to King Galway Baptist Church, where we had the transformation series, and then publicly it was the Mrs. British Virgin Islands Globe Crown, and so I'm now here.
Okay, and so when we're all in the Win BVI family, and when I know you've been talking about the campaign with the mirror, and I know the significance of the mirror. I have one at my desk. Thank you so much, Soman. Yes, I left me that camera, and then this morning I realized, you also have one in your bathroom that every now and then, I look at. And I recall not so long ago being a guest speaker at one of the WINS events, and, the encouragement from me to most of those women is to look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself how beautiful you are, see your beauty, and then Dr. Penn is coming with a mirror campaign for this year, this love campaign. Yeah. So I thought it's so important that we share it. If we touch one life, we would have touched a
lot, because you would have touched a family. Yes. You would have touched a legacy.
Yeah. So let's talk about the mirror.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Well, one of the things I would just want to say first is that while I was going through my cervical cancer experience, I was left with a scar. And I remember very often, even the evening of my anniversary, not anniversary, but the night when you got to consummate everything,
Yes.
I just was afraid, to remove my clothing because of the scar. But God is good. God is good, because my husband, listen, when I tell you, a champion behind me. And then I remember that when we started to do our home, it was, you just need to put mirrors all around. And I put mirrors all around, and because I realized that one of the things that God said in His Word is that, we are created in His image. So when I look at myself in the mirror, I am saying positive things to myself. So over the years, I was saying positive affirmations to me, because I was in a situation where negative things were being said to me. So because negative things were said to me, I sort of felt that less than, not important. So people would see you smiling, and they don't know internally the kind of pain that you would be going through. And that's why I'm thinking, I'm always saying that we have to be mindful of how we treat people, because you never know what the person is really going through. So the mirror for me was so important. And last year I started to go out with the mirror. right? Okay. Because I said the campaign has to reflect my life. Mm-hmm, because I believe we have to be authentic, mm-hmm, and it has to be real. So for me, in my bag, I have a mirror. I have a mirror at my desk at work, and that mirror was gifted to me from Alavon, Alavon Harrigan. Yes, and I still cherish that mirror. I look in that mirror very often. Sometimes when a task is difficult, I look in that mirror and say, Arlene, you can do it. Because you see, when you speak to you, when you look in the mirror and you speak to you, what happens is that nice things come out of your mouth about you.
Yes.
Not the negative things.
Yeah.
So when I gave the presentation, remember I said, mirror, mirror.
On the wall.
On the wall. Because I used to love that,
Yeah.
Who is the fairest of them all? Yeah.
I am, you are, we all are.
So we have to start talking positively about ourselves. So last year, when I was going through the campaign, because the campaign is not just about 2 months, the campaign is the entire year. So I would visit schools from time to time, and whenever I leave, I always leave a mirror for the children so they can look at themselves in the mirror and they speak good about themselves. And I realized how important it was. I spoke to 2 graduations last year, and I gave the mirrors, and I had the children to repeat after me so that when they look at themselves in the mirror, regardless of what is said, regardless of the negative things that are said, when you look in that mirror, you talk positive about you.
Nice. And so we come this year with having these beauties. Listen, I'm so loving it. I'm hoping that
You're loving it?
Yeah, I'm hoping that I get the first gift.
There's a clip right here, and you would open right here, right?
Hey, Kathy.
So remember now. So remember now, the campaign is right now. Women are registering. We have up until January 31st. After that, that's it. That's when the doctors will be scheduling your appointments for the entire month of February.
The love month.
Yes, the love month. And I spoke with Gloria of the BVI Cancer Society, and I said, I really want to have mirrors so that I can give to the ladies, all of them. So as soon as you're finished with your a simple swab. A simple swab. That means screening with awareness and bravery. You will be gifted with
one of these.
Yes, and you would note that my logo as well has changed to No Fix Live Win, right? And you see that there's a male or female right here at the end, and then there's a circle around it. You see the circle?
Yeah.
The circle is the mirror. So No Fix Live In is in the mirror, right? So when you look at yourself, you talk about, hey, hey.
I'm loving this. I'm so loving.
So note that
idea behind
note that it's a flower. It's a flower. So I really want to thank the BVI Cancer Society for making this part possible, because I wanted to make sure that women were leaving with something, and that is self-love is about the image. It's about who you are. It's a reflection of the best version of yourself. I love mirrors.
Yeah, I'm just hearing the WinBVI, the Mrs. Globe campaign in there, the self-love, the
self-love, don't negotiate. Self-love is how I operate. Self-love is my freedom stand. Self-love is my one demand. Shine in my own shoes.
Yeah. You can't wear my shoes.
You have to walk in your own shoes. So note that this is rose gold. I love rose gold because rose gold for me represents, your elegance, your affluence, and that's what it represents for me. And I just wanted to give the women a rose. So thank you, BVI Cancer Society, for making this happen. Gloria, listen. All I have to say to Gloria.
We're gonna sing now, right?
Gloria.
She's got to sing.
I know I've got your number.
Yes.
Gloria, yeah.
Call her up.
When I call Gloria, because I know that the BVI Cancer Society believes in what I'm doing, and I really want to thank them for being a part of this initiative. I also want to thank the Unite BVI for powering the campaign, because that's how we're able to make sure that women are getting that
blood
simple
swab.
swab. And for this entire week, I've been going through a series of trainings in a webinar as it relates to cervical cancer awareness and HPV, looking at all the new practices they have, the new health practices, listening to doctors, listening to persons within the industry from all across the globe in terms of what they are doing in their countries to make sure that we get those numbers down, because the concern is that no woman should have to die as a result of cervical cancer. And the HPV, it's causing a serious problem because that strain, the strain 16 and 18, it's what's affecting a number of families. And I just want to say that it's not just women alone with the HPV, it is men.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So at some point in time, I will be coming out talking more about HPV itself, because HPV and cervical cancer are so related. And plus the HPV also, you have to think about throat cancer, men for the penis in terms of the penile cancers. So there are so many different things that comes out of the HPV. So I just want to make sure that society is
I want to tell you, this is just dropped in my spirit. I'm no prophet, but it just dropped into my spirit that, you know, very soon we'll see you as a regional ambassador for this cause.
Well, I would welcome the opportunity, because I think it's always important to get the word from, I would say, the patient, the person who has walked and lived in the experience. Because even just today, even in the webinar, one of the things that I was able to learn as well, it's like sometimes it's every 8 minutes a woman die. Or every 2 minutes a woman die, based on which part of the region, who was speaking at the time. And when you hear that, that's families being afflicted, that's children that are losing their moms to something that is preventable. It's preventable, you know. So I just want to make sure that we are proactive and we do what needs to be done. Now, Kathy, this mirror, right? Because this mirror is for the women who will be going through the simple swab. Yeah, Kathy, it's easy to open with the more children version. So this is a version that we usually give that I give in the children, right? Whether it's in high school or primary school, because it says thank you for being awesome. Because you have, they have to remember that no matter what, you are awesome. No matter where you're sitting, no matter where you're standing, and as fix, live, win. So it's there, and
it's in the circle.
It's in the circle there, and that's the BVI Cancer Society's that's the logo for BVI Cancer Society. So this is for the children, so that they can look at themselves. You know, I give this to both male and female, because for the graduation I gave both.
Nice.
Made sure, and I had them look at themselves, because there's a value of seeing how you can be.
And nice to be able to push your, every time you feel that little down moment, you push your,
you just take it out the pocket, you know? Yeah. For the men, you take it out your back pocket. And then for the girls, you just take it out your book bag, and
and some phones that we have now, these things are stuck right
They're stuck right behind. Right behind.
Nice to know, but before we go.
Yes.
You happen to walk with this. And,
yes.
At first I thought, when I heard about the lifestyle, I thought that you were going to say that you're going to be featured. But just to let you are featured.
Yes. It was Maestro Kareem Nelson Hall who said to me, hey, just so you know, we're doing some features, and you're the first feature in this for Virgin Islands Icon, because I was indeed the first one to hold that. I think he said it's 5 pounds the trophy is. It's about that.
Ooh, I can't see a word.
You can't see a word. Right. So I think this to me is timely. It was the trophy or the award for religion, spirituality, and inspiration. And as you know, my campaign spans all three. All three. Yeah, woohoo!
All right. So a quick reminder to persons who have not yet taken that opportunity to get registered for a simple swab.
I just want to remind persons, right, that ladies, we have just a few more days because it closes on the 31st. I want you to call 440-4122. That's 440-4122. Please register. If you are between ages 18 and 65 and you're sexually active, please register, because what we want to do is just to make sure that we just want to keep you safe.
Yeah.
That's all we want
Help
to do.
you in the process.
Yeah, that's all we want to do. And I just want to thank the participating clinics. That was the Penn Medical, the Wellness Center, BNF Medical Complex, as well as Eureka Medical. We just want to thank them for just being on board and for believing in what I'm doing. Ladies, you will be getting that free consultation as well. You don't have to dip into your pocket to pay.
Nothing,
For nothing. We're making it easy for you to do so. And I just want, at the end of the day, because the World Health Organization, so this is something that's even larger than me, because the World Health Organization as long as you're under the UN, they have been working with countries to make sure that we can get those numbers down. I want it to be said that, at least when the reports are going forward, that in the Virgin Islands, the Virgin Islands did something.
Yes, and it's on that merit you're going to be the ambassador.
I hear you.
Say that. It came to my spirit, so I just said it.
So remember that early detection, right?
Save lives.
It saved lives. I'm a 21-year cervical cancer thriver.
Yes.
Not a survivor, a thriver,
Thriving,
because
yes.
it means that I'm now working to make sure that women experience what I'm experiencing, and that is a winning.
Life.
Yeah. And thank you. So this is, I just want to show you what the packaging will look like when we. So this is what it will look like. Beautiful.
Nice.
Right? Elegant. You know me when it comes to they say you can take the girl out of glamour, you can't take the glamour out of the girl.
All right, on that note, we want to say thank you so much for tuning in. It's a great thing happening. We want to make sure, remember to register. The last day is the 31st. All right, and then
and we're going to look in the mirror. You look in the mirror. Go. No, fix, live, win.
Thank you for joining us.
Large and small corporations in the BVI can't be wrong. Bovi HR, a BVI-based integrated solution of employee timesheets, leave tracking, scheduling, employment letters, HR processes, pay slips, and tax reports, including NHI, Social Security, and Inland Revenue, will make your management of employees easier. While Bovi HR can cater to the needs of larger enterprises, it also works exceptionally well for small companies. To sign up, visit bovihr.com, that is BOVIHR.com, or call us at 342-9686.